interested because I remember you talking to me about having had Botox. And because what I do and the site is all about leadership, and it's all about the action of leadership. So what you do with your body, so your posture, your facial expressions, how you carry yourself, how you walk, how you stand and sit, and what you're conveying, like the message that you're giving to other people. But I always say there's two messages that you send out. It's the message, like all the time, 80% of what we're doing is physical, not just about the words. And we send a message out to others, but we're also sending a message to our brain. And if we do something different with our bodies, we're actually sending a different message to the brain. And I got really interested in Botox because I read this research around the link between depression and Botox. And they've done all these, they started to do some research and one study I read the test group, and they tested them against a group that was giving a placebo injection, but they gave a group one injection of Botox, and after 6 weeks, their symptoms of depression had decreased by 47%.
Wow.
Which is huge.
Massive.
Yeah. Which got me really interested in it. And it's really that concept, if you can't make a frown, if you can't make sort of those negative kind of stressed expressions on your face, that you somehow you can feel it less. So I just was going to say to you, because I know you've had it done.
Yeah.
And I was just going to sort of ask you just some questions about that. So, I guess firstly, what was your motivation for having it done? Why did you do it? Why did you want to do it?
So I first got Botox done mostly because I was noticing wrinkles around my eyes firstly.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like the look of that. So feeling quite old, I guess, hitting 40. So I wanted to try it for a long time. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just get my eyes done. So I did my eyes to begin with a couple of times. And then obviously as you get older, you start frowning a whole lot more. So the last time I went in, the lady said to me, do you know what would be really good is you could actually get your frown line done, which will also lift up your eyes and make them a lot more open, because as you get older, your eyelids start to droop. So I was like, oh yes, I would love to get that done. So anyway, so I thought, right, next time I'll definitely try it and see how it goes. And it's been, awesome. I love it. So what have you like? I mean, obviously you feel different inside, but do you feel like there's a big difference? Oh, massive difference in my face, 100% massive difference. So when I first got my eyes done, oh my God, I was in heaven. I was like, wow, I look so much younger. Oh my God, I look amazing. But then when I got my frown done first, because that's been quite a new experience.
So is that just once that you've had it done?
I've only had it done once.
Okay, yeah. And how long ago was that?
Maybe 6 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, maybe, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm probably starting to get a bit of movement there. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't really tested it too much, but
yeah.
So when I first, because I was frowning all the time, I really noticed it whenever I was on the phone or something, and I was like, I'm frowning all the time.
Were you noticing it because you could feel it, or did you touch it? Because sometimes we do this, don't we?
Yeah, because your muscles get quite sore in here, and then I was like rubbing my muscles because they were getting quite sore in my
Did you get headaches or anything like that?
When you get it done, you do. So because that muscle
I meant, did you get any muscles from frowning when you were doing that? Did you, stress, tension headaches or anything like that?
I don't remember getting tension headaches, but I do remember just frowning all the time. Even when you're squinting, you're frowning.
Yeah. And it becomes habitual, doesn't it?
It does, and you're just doing it if you're not thinking about something and you're doing a frown. So
yeah.
And I just sort of I'm just frowning all the time, and then even when I got it done, I got a massive headache because my muscles were relaxing, and you can actually, and so you get quite a headache because the muscles are just going, oh.
Well, that's interesting.
And having a relax, and so now.
And they're not used to doing it, and is that why you think that the headache comes? Because it's.
Yeah, because they've been tight for such a long time, because they've been squeezing together all the time because you're always using them, and then all of a sudden you're not using them, and then it's. yeah, I don't know why, but I definitely got a headache. So, but now I never use them all the time, and it's great.
So did you know, so first of all, when you had it done, you said, you got this headache. And then what else did you notice?
From the Botox, do you mean?
Yeah,
on my frown?
Yeah, so obviously big difference on your face, but as far as kind of your mood, like how you feel.
You feel quite happy because you're not frowning about anything, I guess. So you don't really feel stressed either too much, I guess, either. I don't think I've felt stressed the whole time at all.
And is that quite different to sort of what would...
Yeah, because you do worry and you stress about a lot of different stuff over, don't you? So, well, yeah, I have noticed it personally. So, yeah, and you look a whole lot better too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really fascinating that it's that pronounced, that you literally have had it once and you've noticed sort of a big difference.
And I even thought, because you get, when you sign on to it, the program I'm on, you get a certain amount. I was like, I wonder if I'd actually get my eyes done next time. I might just go for my frown and not get my eyes done at all and just do that and just see what difference that is, just having a frown done instead of... Yeah. Because I get around my crow's feet as well. But just try my frown and that's it.
So did you notice, like in comparison, did you notice anything kind of when you had your eyes? Obviously you felt like better because you looked better and you felt, you felt that as well. Did you notice anything as far as your moods, how
Not so much with your eyes. No. That's more just about appearance. Yeah. Just about how you, just how you look really. Yeah. Whereas your frown's quite different because it does give you quite headachy when you're frowning all the time. Yeah. Yeah. And it almost, I guess, like you say, if you're not stressed, you've got a completely different perspective, haven't you, on things. You probably, if you come at things more positively, it really changes, how you think and... Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. It's only when you actually think about it that you actually go, oh, yeah, actually, I have felt like that, because unless you think about it, you just carry on with your everyday life, and you don't really notice it too much, but not until you go, actually, have you felt happier? I'm like, yeah, actually, I have felt better because I'm not frowning or even squinting, because when you squint, you frown as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. When you're squinting, you're frowning. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So what about, because there's also the sort of the flip side of it as well, because what we do is if we're trying to relate to someone else, we're trying to empathize with someone else, what we do, what the sort of research says we do is that we mimic their face so that we can actually interpret. So if someone's feeling sad, we make a kind of like, we do this with children as well, we make a sad facial expression, and then we can feel what they can feel. Or if someone's in pain, we go like that, and then we can kind of feel that. So as far as that, the Botox, I guess this is the other side. Have you noticed that you haven't really been so kind of engaged in others? I actually haven't so much, to be honest. I don't notice that I have. But I guess you kind of got to lift your eyebrows. Well, because you can't do it frown. So much. Yeah. Do you have like any particular things that have happened sort of over the last 6 weeks, like as an example of how you think you might have handled it differently, not having this done, that where you've kind of come into it more positively? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. And it might just be more of a sort of a general sort of sense anyway. It might not be anything specific either. Yeah, no, I can't think, because I generally don't feel too stressed most of the time. I can't see myself, so I can't see what I look like. I know when I have an argument with my husband, for example, I still get angry, but I'm not frowning, and probably means that you like are able to let it go quicker. Yeah, I don't know. Because we tend to reinforce. Once it's done, like, apologise or whatever, and you're like, oh, yeah, sweet as, okay, carry on with the rest of the day. Yeah. So is that like how you've been? Well, you wouldn't have been like that before? I probably would have held on to it for a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what we do when we try and remember how angry we are. We kind of do this, don't we, to kind of remember? Yeah. Have you ever thought about the sort of the connection between
you know, what your body's doing and your mood before? Have you ever kind of connected those two things?
Yeah, you definitely feel better. Well, you do feel quite a lot better, I must say, you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would have just done it the one time and I never would have done it again, so, but yeah, it does make you feel better.
Yeah. It's interesting now because they're linking Botox, or they're using it in all sorts of ways. It's really interesting. But I just was reading something as well, how they now start to use it with migraines too. And it's the same in the face and your neck, and that actually it can prevent you from having migraine. It's the same, it's that release.
I tell you one thing I got a lot of grief when I first started getting it done because people were like, you don't want to go putting that stuff in your face and blah, blah, blah. Whereas I didn't think it was that bad because it only stays in one spot and then it actually, your body actually burns it off anyway, and that's why you get all the muscles start just doing, so it only lasts for 3 months and then after 3 months your body just starts working again and all those muscles start contracting again, so that's why you have to keep getting it done.
So it doesn't actually prevent the muscles from doing their job? Like if you have it done too much, do those muscles then become weak and not able to function as?
I don't think so. Well, I don't know because I haven't had it done enough, but apparently not those muscles. It just sort of like stops the muscle from working for a wee while, which gives the collagen enough time to reproduce. So,
because that was interesting as well, that you were saying that it actually, you know, helps your skin heal and
yeah. So what happens is when your muscles, so when you're frowning, obviously those two lines there, they're like contracting all the time, so the collagen doesn't get enough time to reproduce. And obviously when you're a lot younger, your collagen produces a lot faster than when you're older, so that's why the lines disappear, because your body's getting time to smooth out the lines. And then I've had my eyes done 3 times, and they said that your lines come back worse than what they were before, but I don't agree with that at all, because I've actually had to have less done because I've had less lines. So I've had less needed around my eyes.
So who says that they come back?
That's what everyone says.
But it's not actually
never
reality.
Had it before. It's not true. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Interesting. And it's just like giving your face a break from that sort of extreme tension. And the same. I mean, that, you know, you could make that parallel to everywhere in your body. You know, because we get used to, all of us hold tension and we're not even aware of that we're doing it, because, you know, it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
But, you know, you could say that, you know, for anywhere in the body, it's just it's you know, really good to let go of that tension. But first you've got to identify it, so it's almost you
have to identify that it's there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should try it and then just see how you feel, and then you can be a test.